Hey there, nerds. We got a little bit of James Bond news, and I love the James Bond franchise. It appears that the star of 12 Years a Slave may be the next villain in the Bond movie. Now, bear with me here. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I know I butchered that. I'm so sorry. I haven't seen 12 Years a Slave. I only know him from Love Actually, so I apologize. But I like what I've seen from him, so I would love to see him as a Bond villain. I think he's got a lot to live up with from the last film and the villain we had there. That was an amazing portrayal. Loved Javier Bardem in there. It was just creepy as all get out. So I'd love to see that. But I'm excited to see anything come from the franchise. I think they've done a great job with the reboot, basically all three films. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Skyfall when it first came out, but I've converted. It's amazing. So I'd love to see that. But then we also have word that the producers of Ian Productions of the Bond franchise are suing Universal for a movie that's coming out that involves Double O, that has the MI6, that requires a dashing man in a tuxedo that works for Her Majesty in her Secret Service. Huh, that does sound an awful lot like James Bond. And if you're unaware, back in the 80s, it was Universal that picked up the rights for the 007 film, Never Say Never Again, starring Sean Connery, which was a feud going all the way back to the 60s with Thunderball, and how the writer of the movie had part of the rights to do that, and he remade it as Never Say Never Again. And basically, all that was supposed to be solved in the courts this past fall. But now it looks like Universal's trying another way by just saying, no, we have an MI6 agent who is a super spy, who goes by a double O, and he works for Her Majesty and the Secret Service for love of country. And it's just like, yeah, that's pretty close. I'm not sure how you're going to get away with that. So just out of curiosity, I can't wait to see how this is settled. But as far as the next Bond film, which is slated to be directed by Sam Menendez, I'd be intrigued. Daniel Craig, obviously, as James Bond, going up a really badass villain with acting chops. We need more of that. So I'd like to see that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below.